G'day guys, MFWest here, and today I have more arena footage for you. Now I'm just gonna say something. I'm apologizing for being like AFK for 2 weeks. Something happened. My hard drive got corrupted. I don't know why. And basically went kaput. So I lost fucking everything. I lost everything. I lost literally all my videos, all my game files. So I bought a new hard drive and everything, and I got myself an SSD. Kind of upgraded my system. Bit of a wake-up call for me to actually learn how to back up my stuff, but as you can tell, it was a lot of work. I literally had to reinstall everything, my game files, my add-ons. Luckily I have my UI guide that I can go back and reinstall my add-ons from, but whew, definitely a pet peeve of mine is to reinstall everything. That is just so irritating. But guys, today's video is going to be about arena. Now, I had recorded all my 3v3 matches from 0 rating, because the season's ending in like a week or something. So like basically a week before this video I was like, alright, let me just get 2203s and I'll do that, and I'll post the commentaries from 0 to 2200, and then probably go from 2200 to 23 or 24 if I could find a proper group. All that footage is gone. Literally, all those 3v3 vids are gone out the window. So I do not have any 3v3 videos for you guys. I'm sorry, but I have my remaining 2v2 ones that I recorded like a couple of days ago. And yeah, so I can show you guys that. I'm really sorry about that. Don't worry, there'll definitely be new 3v3 footage in the next season. I guarantee you that, because a lot of you want that. But for today, it's just 2v2. Now, at the moment in 2v2, I reached around 2150 rating, and then I tanked a shit ton because I was just playing with random people. I'm still looking to find a partner that I can constantly play with, but it's tough. It is tough. The first thing I want to say is this is my talent setup for the actual that I'm playing with now, and I do recommend you guys trying out Dark Arbiter. It's very, very strong in arena, and no one expects it. Try to avoid using it against priests, because any priest around above 2.1 will know to actually shackle it, but it's a great burst of damage every 2 minutes, and this is something that people don't expect and people don't understand. So give it a go, especially in maps where there's not many line of sight, or not a lot of line of sight, and you know that your DA will be constantly casting and not being lodged around a pillar. And the other thing that I recommend above 21 as well, people start actually killing your pet when they play against you, because they understand that Unholy Death Knights need to kill your pets. All serve is very, very strong, especially against spell cleave. Spell cleave meaning you're playing against like an Affliction Warlock or an Ellie Shaman in 2s. All serve is a must, because your pet is going to be constantly dying because they're going to be putting dots on it and killing it, and it's not worth your healer trying to heal up your pet and you, especially with dampening. So all serve is very good, and trust me, in the dampening it hits really hard. All serve will be like your 3rd or 4th, maybe even 3rd or 4th top damage spell. So it's very good, guys. But for all these videos, I don't run with Dark Arbiter and all serve. I'm mostly just running with Ebon Fever and stuff. So yep. Basically, these videos that I have here are pre-recorded from a while ago. All my 2.1, 2.2k MMR games were wiped when my hard drive was destroyed, but these games are around 2.1k MMR, so yeah, I thought I'd let you guys know that information before I got straight into the video. But without further ado, let's get straight into it, guys. Alright guys, in the first game we're playing against a Frost DK and a Resto Druid. So main thing here is you want to be trying to peel for your healer as much as you can during Pillar of Frost. You have to respect Pillar of Frost, but the kill will most definitely be on the Resto Druid. If you're sitting on the Frost DK the entire time, the Resto is going to be like cycloning and CCing your teammates. But yeah, Frost DKs are pretty busted right now, which is why you have to respect Pillar of Frost. Basically just try and pin down the Resto Druid as much as you can. Try and force Trinket with Asphyxiate and Hodge into Pet Stun and then Belf Silence if you have it. That's basically going to be the kill, which is pretty much what we're going for right here. And making sure that you always save your Death Grip for when he blinks. Otherwise, just hit the Frost DK, get some Necrotic stacks, make the Druid come over and heal him. It isn't that bad. The Frost DK decides to actually go on me here, which I think is a big decision, a wrong decision. We asphyxiate the Druid here into a Hodge and Belf, and look, he's just going to go straight down. So yeah, wasn't ready for that. I had no Trinket. Should have gone bare form, blinked or something. But yeah, not the one of the best oppositions around. These games, like I said before, at around 2.1k MMR. But yeah, so pretty big fan of the Holy Paladin healer comp, guys. The Asphyxiate Hodge combo is disgusting because you can just get a lot of pressure out. So next game I'm playing against a Beastmaster and a Resto Druid. Now this is a pretty scary team to face. Basically you want to be trying to go on the Hunter if you can, and yeah, Hunter so you can try and stop the traps, but Woven traps are very, very strong. Here I'm just going to go onto the Druid here because he's just within range, and Apocalypse and getting Necrotic Strike stacks on him. These clips are from a while ago, guys, and I actually have an add-on now, a weak core that tracks how big the absorb of my Necrotic Strike is. So yeah, I'll show you guys that later. But yeah, on the Druid here, Druid goes bare form, pops Frenzied Regen I think 2 times. So I swap back onto the Hunter, which is no problem. And here I still have Gargoyle, which is really good, and since we're fighting on top, they can't really loz my Gargoyle at all. Gets a bit scary here when he does get the trap combo off, and when he does get the trap, you want to be making sure that you're mind freezing or whatever you can interrupt the cyclones that are going to come out. So yeah, pull them back in. I get 8 the trap for my healer, and we get a trinket from the Druid, which is really good. So now I'm looking to swap. This Druid's positioning is pretty interesting. Like, he kind of just runs into the fray, so it makes it easy for me to swap to him. But yep, just gonna stick on the Hunter here for now. And roots are very, very annoying. Try and stop roots as much as you can. He goes to bash my Holy Paladin there, and the Hunter's getting very, very low, but so am I. I pop IBF, and I'm trying to hold on to Corpse Shield a bit longer, but I think I'm going to use it here, guys. Yep, I use it here. It's going to keep me up. Swap to the Druid here, which is fine. He's not in bear form, so it's just free damage. And we're just looking for another Asphyxiate Hodge combo. That's basically it. So here, he's pretty opened up, and I have Apocalypse, so Apocalypse there, and gonna stun the Hunter, and then just literally go in on this Druid. I think I should have stunned the Druid there. He wasn't even DR, but we get a Hodge off, and Holy Paladin's gonna Belf, and that's gonna be enough. He has about 600, 700k Necrotic Strike stack absorb, so Frenzied Regen is not gonna do jack shit. And he goes down. So I think if I stunned the Druid there into the Paladin's Hodge, it would have been a lot faster and cleaner kill. But nonetheless, still works. If I was Belf, guys, these games would be so much easier. But yeah, I can't bring myself to play Belf, so I'm just gonna stick with the Orc. And have you guys seen the new skins and stuff for Orcs next? All right, next game we're playing against a Priest and a Havoc Demon Hunter. Now I'm skipping to like halfway through the game here because I don't want to show you this entire game. I think it was like an 8-minute game, which is too much. So basically, he is a Holy Priest. Now, Holy Priests are kind of weird, but until Dampening effect comes in, a Holy Priests are gods. So Dampening is pretty, I think it's like 15-20% here. I'm not sure, I can't remember the number, but the kill's going to be on the Holy Priest, and yeah. The problem with going on Havoc is if you go on the Havoc Demon Hunter and he's training your healer, he's going to be hitting you with all his glaive tosses, and vengeful retreats. So it's important that you go for the healer and then just try and peel for your healer as much as you can and make this other healer's life miserable. Holy Priests are very, very bursty, and you have to make sure that you do not asphyxiate the Holy Priest when his Holy Ward is up, otherwise it's just going to be deflected or immune basically. So he gets pretty low here, and the Havoc Demon Hunter is basically just sapping me as much as he can, which is fine. This is pretty bad spot for my healer here. I think I'm going to use a stun on the Holy Priest here, but yeah. Back on the Holy Priest. Yep, I stunned the Holy Priest. Probably should have stunned the DH there just to get my guy alive, but my Paladin actually hodged the Havoc Demon Hunter, and he trinketed immediately, which is fine. I get mind controlled here, which is really bad, and I have no pet stun or interrupt to get me out of this. But I do have dots ticking on him, so it's okay. I think the kill is about to come up here, guys. And yeah, Demon Hunters are really insane right now. Really good cleave damage, amazing constant pressure on healers. So yeah, the Holy Priest actually manages to top himself off here, but watch how fast you can bring him down inside of an Asphyxiate Hodge. With Gargoyle and Apocalypse coming up here, he uses his wings, which is really bad. So I try to not to go for the kill, but to proc the wings, but just waiting for them to disappear, and then I'm going to go for the kill. I have Gargoyle also constantly bashing on him as well, so it's okay. Yeah, I get sapped there, it's fine. Dampening's pretty hard right now, and healers are roughly on the same amount of mana, but it's very, very tough to deal with an Unholy DK into dampening, just because of Necrotic Strike. Like, you got dampening and Necrotic Strike on you, it's not fun. So I kick that flash heal, and I'm pretty sure the kill's coming up here, guys. He gets away, which is really unfortunate, but I grip him back, and he managed to top himself off again. So Holy Paladin is healing a shit ton. Yep, connecting with him here. I'm going to try and pop down AMZ down here. Yep, basically right here. Even Darkness for him as well, which is really good from the DH point of view. I think I'm actually going to pull the DH off my Paladin here, which is pretty much useless because they have 2 dashes. I kick that heal, and I have Asphyxiate here, so it's going to be the kill here, guys, 100%. And the Paladin can hodge out of that Asphyxiate into Belf Silence, which is GG. I do think having Belf is just makes life so much easier, because yeah, having 2 Belfs or a Belf out of your stun is just so OP. You can get basically 2 seconds additional amounts of damage out in that. So it's really, really strong, which could be the difference between the kill or him living on like 1% HP. So yep, that game is done. And on to the next game. It's going to be a lot of people have been telling me they're having a lot of trouble with Assassination rogues. I think Unholy Death Knights specifically do very well against Assass. We can go toe-to-toe with them very, very easily, but the problem is Vendetta is extremely strong right now, and Assass rogues in general are very strong. Our opener is really strong on rogues, and from the get-go, we do not lose pressure in this arena at all. So your kill target against these rogue priest comps is going to be the rogue. You have to stick on the rogue. Now, the rogue gets pain sub, so I immediately swap to the priest. There's no point in me smacking that guy for free, and he gets what's it called, Cycloned or Typhoon. So I'm just going to stick on the priest here for a while till pain sub's gone. Pain sub's gone, I'm back onto the priest. I get mind control, but it's really DR'd, so I don't mind, it's fine. And yeah, peeling as much as you can, keeping him in chains of ice, guys. It makes a big difference. I don't know why he blinded me on DR there. Yeah, and just trying to interrupt the priest as much as you can. If you can get an Asphyxiate off into a pet kick and then your Mind Freeze grip, it's very, very strong. And if you're a healer, you peel well enough, you can actually get off a clone or something out of that. So here the rogue's playing extremely passive and just wait until he can go back on the druid when the druid's in line of sight. And just constant pressure. Like, I constantly always have 3 to 4 stacks of Necrotic on this guy, and the priest cannot top him. So the rogue stopped going on the druid, and the druid was able to get a clone off onto the rogue. So the rogue has to use Vanish defensively there, which is really good. Mind Freeze that. Like, if you look at the chat box, well, you can't see it because of my webcam, it's literally just 6 interrupts in a row. Like, at 2100, no one really is faking still, which is pretty weird and funny. But Apocalypse here, big damage out, and I have Asphyxiate coming up, so this is pretty much going to be the kill here, guys. I'm going to turn around and Asphyxiate him, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I kick that heal, and I'm going to go Asphyxiate. No, I don't. For some reason, I don't Asphyxiate. Well, there you go. Mistake there. If I Asphyxiated a lot earlier, they would have got the kill, so mistakes were made, guys. AMZ on that Poison Bomb. A lot of damage going out with Vendetta and Poison Bomb going off. It's literally disgusting. I still have IBF, though. I'm just keeping IBF for the next Vendetta. Again, rogue playing passive until he can connect again. I use Corpse Shield there as well, which is fine because my pet summon is still on cooldown, which is off cooldown. Again, kicked him, and I still my pet's not transformed, so I can't use my pet kick. But my druid gets a clone off, and now the rogue. I don't know why the rogue decided to go on me. They were much better off. He was much better off going on the druid, but I think he was just getting pissed off at the peeling that we can do. So I pull him in there, and he gets cloned again. I have Asphyxiate I can use. He even gets Vortex, which is amazing. Vortex is a great interrupt as well, guys. Don't forget how much of an amazing interrupt that is. He trinketed my Asphyxiate, which is okay, I guess, but Cyclone DR is still in effect, so we're going to have to wait a little bit here and just do what we can. The rogue is again constantly low, cannot get topped. And just because of this constant pressure, the rogue can't dish out the same amount of pressure outside of his Vendetta window. Pull my pet out, interrupt that Shadow Mend just to keep constant pressure on him. He fears me, which was, it broke immediately. So I have Apocalypse here, I'm going to use it, and I have a Asphyxiate coming up in 7 seconds. I'm going to line those 2 up together. Yep, here I'm on Apocalypse, and he almost gets one shot inside of the Apocalypse. Again, playing defensive. Gonna go for the stun, and then just try and look for where the rogue actually is. He's playing wait until he gets topped off there. And from here on in, this is gonna be the kill. Probably, honestly, if I was in comms with this druid, none of these games I have comms, by the way, guys. These games would have been a lot faster. Now, this priest having trouble actually topping himself off, which is fine. I don't mind having like AoE pressure like that. Vortex goes out, I grip that Light's Wrath, and just spamming Necrotic Strike and Deathcoil, guys. Deathcoil is our biggest damage dealing ability, so don't forget to use your Sudden Doom procs. And down he goes. So, very, very easy game, guys. Only one time there I was actually in trouble, so yep, that's going to be that. Now, this game is against Sasro Disc Priest again. Now, this game literally takes 20 seconds. Watch this. So, I'm on the rogue. Here comes my opener. I thought he was going to fear me there, so I went AMS, which is pretty funny. So, Apocalypse. The priest sits the Asphyxiate, right? Sits it. And now I'm just going to keep sitting on the rogue. He is in Pain Sup. And he has used Evasion, I believe, and Cloak. So he's used everything. So I'm gonna basically pet kick that cast there, and then Mind Freeze the next, and then grip the next heal, and that's pretty much gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be the kill. So just basically 2 kicks into a Belf Silence by my Holy Paladin and a Hodge, and that's GG. So Unholy games can go extremely fast if you want them to. You just gotta line up your CC, guys, and yeah, pretty much just do that. Yeah, I don't think these guys were expecting the rogue to get absolutely one-shot, but he kind of panicked and kind of pressed all his defensives at once, so yeah. That's going to be the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me at MFWest WoW on Facebook and Twitter. If you're looking to support the channel in any way, there's a PayPal and Patreon links down below. I do kind of ask you guys to check out the Patreon. I know a lot of people just like to donate, but if you can donate and I can give something back, it's even better, and I can play with you guys as well. I am still fixing like little chinks with Patreon, but I will be updating you guys. And the next video I'm gonna make is going to be finalizing the stream times. I'm gonna give you guys all the different time zones that I'm gonna be streaming, so everyone knows the time that I'll be streaming, so you guys can tune in, because yeah, a lot of people watch from different parts of the world. But thanks for watching, guys. Unholy for the win, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.